In the 19th century, on the eastern frontier of the Cape Colony, a brutal conflict raged between the British Empire and the Xhosa people. 3 wars, 19 years, tens of thousands dead. But beyond the battlefield, another war was being waged. A war of words, of stereotypes, and of colonial knowledge. A war that still casts shadows today. Between 1834 and 1853, the British colonial army fought 3 major wars against the Xhosa peoples in what is now South Africa's Eastern Cape. But this wasn't just about land, it was also about power, and the stories used to justify that power. British soldiers, missionaries, and administrators began crafting a set of ideas about the Xhosa. They were not seen as equals, not even as enemies to be respected. Instead, they were branded with 2 powerful, dehumanizing labels: treacherous savages and merciless barbarians. These labels would justify a campaign of total war, dispossession, and conquest. Through diaries, letters, and military reports, British officers described the Xhosa not as defenders of their land, but as unpredictable and bloodthirsty attackers. Colonel Harry Smith, a key figure in the 6th Frontier War, accused the Xhosa of having an unconquerable propensity to commit robbery and murder. He never questioned why the Xhosa fought. He didn't need to, because the story had already been written. These stereotypes didn't come from thin air. They were forged in the fire of war. Most of British encounters with the Xhosa happened during combat, not diplomacy, not conversation, but bloodshed. And what they saw: ambushes, counterattacks, a narrative where the Xhosa weren't resisting invasion. This wasn't just ignorance, it was ideology, and it served a purpose. By labeling the Xhosa as treacherous and merciless, the British military created a moral shield for colonial violence. It justified scorched earth policies. It rationalized land seizures. Over time, the stereotype hardened. By the 8th Frontier War, there was no space left for nuance. The Xhosa were the enemy, not just of Britain, but of order, of peace, of progress.